What's up, everyone? It's your boy Infrar-Ed. Welcome to the Scott Reports. Today I'm bringing you a manga review of The Promised Neverland Chapter 15, and time just keeps chugging and chugging along in this series as we only have 8 days left until the escape plan goes underway. And you know, it is pretty interesting that this chapter took place on Halloween. It would have been really nice to get this chapter like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, so it would have aligned perfectly with Halloween. That would have just been great. But hey, it is what it is. Promised Neverland, very great series. You know, I'm really enjoying this. It's one of the most favorite new series out there that I'm reading right now. In fact, I think it's probably the only new series that I'm reading because, you know, Boku no Hero's been out for a while and Taizai's almost at 200 chapters. Wow. But as far as the new things that are like in Shonen Jump or around the manga world, you know, Promised Neverland probably is the only thing that I'm reading now that I think about it. I was reading Platinum End, but I lost track of it, so I have to get back with that. But let's get back on track with the series. It looks like Norman is going to use Ray as the trump card, but he's gonna try to do it in a way that he can devise a plan so he doesn't have to turn on Emma and still save everybody. Just like I had the plan to try to escape and don't tell Emma that they're gonna ditch everybody. Now Norman is trying to think of a plan to make sure that everybody doesn't get ditched without Ray knowing. I wonder how this is gonna work, and Norman also knows that he's playing a dangerous game by trying to do this because one little slip up, especially dealing with someone as smart as Ray, can blow everything up. In fact, he feels that he can get stabbed in 3 directions because you have Ray, who could very well blow this entire plan up with everything that he knows and the threat to tell Mama what's going on. And I still hold on to the theory that Mama knows what's going on. I think Mama wants these kids to escape for some reason. The second thing out there is, again, Mama herself. Mama may have a plan of her own. We don't know what's going on with that. And third, you got Sister Crone, who's trying to bring up her own plan to upstage Mama. So it's just too many things at work for Norman to slip up. He has to be perfect, and time is running out in order for him to do this. And it's getting to him so much. The fact that he's trying to outsmart Mama is already driving him nuts. But now he's beginning to have dreams. He's beginning to have nightmares of what could happen and what will happen if it went wrong. Like, he had a nightmare that everybody around him was dead. And what was interesting, that everybody was dead, had those flowers coming out of their body, just like they had with Connie. And I said a while back in my reviews for this series that I think those flowers signify something. I think those flowers are probably the transmitters. And maybe they have like a self-destruct thing on them or something. If they get too far, maybe it explodes. And that's why you see the flowers protruding out of the body. I really can't wait to see what's going on with that. But Norman had a nightmare about this, and he also seen Ray in his nightmare by saying, "I told you," going back to solidify that he really doesn't want to cross Ray. It's not going to be a good thing to do because this kid is so smart. All these kids are smart. Even Emma is smart in her own way, even though she's naive. So we have to see what we'll need to do to escape and make sure everybody gets what they want. And of course, things are going to get easier as it looks like Mama's beginning to, what I think is, groom the next 3 in line just in case something happens with our main 3. As we see that Don, Phil, and Gilda have gotten exceedingly better test scores, and she's beginning to show them a little bit more attention, or at least it feels like she is now. So just in case, she has a contingency plan for these 3. And also Ray is definitely making sure that things work in his favor, as Norman was worried about how Emma would take the news of finding out about Ray, and Ray just went ahead and told her, "Yeah, I'm the traitor." And she took it a little bit better than I thought she would, as she says that Ray is normally the type of person that wouldn't change his mind. So when he said that, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and help you guys, I want to escape with everybody, it kind of made her feel a little bit relieved. And the thing about that is, we have to remember that Ray is still acting on his own accord of fooling Emma. But to do it right in front of Norman now puts him in a bind, because it was basically him saying to Norman, "Yeah, go ahead and try something if you want to. Things aren't gonna end up too well for you." But I always say that Emma's naiveness will be her downfall, but I don't know. I have to give her a little bit of props in this chapter, because yes, even though she is coming off naive, we can also see her becoming a little bit unhinged. We've already seen Norman become unhinged. We know Ray can't be all there because of what he's doing, and now we see Emma straight up confront Ray about certain things, because Ray said that he can disable the transmitters. So how does he know how to do that exactly? And that's something that's been going on through Emma's mind, and it comes to her conclusion. She comes to the conclusion that if he knows about this, he must have experimented somehow. So did he experiment on kids or other people? And how long has he been doing this in these 6 years? And oh my God, I just thought about something. If he is using people as guinea pigs or experiments to find out how these transmitters work, and he knows about what's going on this whole time, did he set up Connie? Was Connie one of his guinea pigs to find out what happened? Because we know that Ray always knew about the gate. And he strategically set everything in place for Connie. Oh my God, that will be dark. We'll get to that bridge when we get there. But back to what I was saying is with Emma, she brought that up to Ray, and she had the craziest and weirdest, eeriest looking face in this chapter when she grabbed Ray by the hand, and she kind of bossed up on him. She grabbed him by the hand like, "You're not sacrificing people, are you?" It kind of reminded me of Kill Bill when, you know, like, your name's Buck, right? You can't do, yeah, you know the scene. But she basically stepped to Ray like, "You're not going to sacrifice any more people, are you? You're not going to hurt anybody, are you? You're on our side, right?" And the crazed look on her face definitely showed another side of Emma that I've personally been doubting for quite some time. So things are really heating up. So the next part of the plan is that Gilda and Emma are going to spy on Mama because they noticed that every day at around 8 o'clock, she disappears completely, and it's speculated that she's going to a secret room. So they're going to go ahead and try to infiltrate Mama and see what happens. There's no doubt that this secret room is where Mama talks to grandmother. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes, or if they get caught. The stakes are definitely high. And once again, we get another solid chapter of The Promised Neverland. I really do look forward to this series every week. It keeps exceeding my expectations. It keeps getting darker and darker, and oh my God. I mean, I already know to expect the worst in this series, but to know that Ray possibly set up what happened with Connie, pushing test scores, pushing updates. Whew, Promised Neverland. I love this series. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Definitely let me know what you thought of this chapter in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and drop it a like. And if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because there's not a shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel. And as I always say, you guys could be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that. So thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Infrar-Ed signing out. See you soon.